Provo, Utah, where they are gearing up for a potential deep run in March here at BYU.
They're going to come out. I talked to Evan Batty, their assistant, right before they hit the court. He said energy and effort the key.
And that's a good start on the three.
A lot of pros come out of Colorado. Tad's done a fantastic job developing those pros.
Kennard Davis had it swiped away. He regathers and scores the first two for BYU.
To the rim, nice job.
Thought he did really well doing that against Baylor. All 12 of his points came in the second half of that game. Offensive rebound, Dak with the stick back.
Well, what have we seen from Colorado? DeBonsa did something really cool after the BYU win in their press conference. And you see it right there. And this is a good segue, so we see that so far.
Yeah, getting good shots, just not getting them to drop. 2 for 11 to start today. DeBonsa, the lob to Keita.
Nice. Okay, in my top 5 dunkers in the nation, Keita is the hardest, most powerful electric dunker in the nation. You decide to lay that in. Noah, I was waiting for that one.
You got to bring this place to life. Right? Off the deflection that time. He might have been the last one to touch that.
Court pressure, maybe try to get time off the clock.
DeBonsa kick out right, elevates for 3 and rattles it down. Already his second of the day.
Percentage, when you think of minimum attempts, I mean, and he doesn't shoot a ton. He shoots enough of them, but he's a very, very dependable three-point shooter.
Hargress with a quick answer.
And there's another one that is. We'll talk about him. Hargress is almost a 50-40-90 guy.
Tyler Maras, we're trading threes back and forth.
Now this is great offense because kind of speeds things up, and this place there's not a seat open in the entire house, and both teams bringing it.
Johnson with a kick to the corner. Sanders gets in the paint. Wide open, Johnson left alone, and he sticks a 3. The teams have combined for 4 threes in the last.
Good job by him there.
The mental side is what Kevin Young said they're really focused on right now. Hargress into the paint, +1. Chance to tie the game up. Missed one there, couldn't complete the three-point play.
And I'll tell you, to me, the 50-40-90, the hardest of those 3, Noah, is the free throw line. I've seen a number of guys in this around the country this year. Nice.
Tyler Maras with 2 Shooting has been streaky on both teams. Started slow, then got really hot. It's gotten slow again, but there's a chance for 3 here for Jalen Hollins.
Talked about him earlier. And that's the type of guy that earns minutes, a young kid. And look at him there, hustling on the putback off a missed free throw. Wow.
A sloppy stretch from the Cougars since the last time out.
And this, you talked to Coach Young. This is what he was worried about, is a hungry, wounded animal, Colorado Buffs. And they are right now in rhythm and playing.
Barrington Hargress just had words for the BYU bench after that. It's a 12-3 run for Colorado. Rob Wright puts an end to it with a bucket inside. Ahmed with the rebounds.
Yeah, nice job by Ahmed to keep that body into him right there, make it difficult.
Rob Wright, shifty move to the lane. He got the 2, but he's coming up a bit hobbly on that left ankle.
Incredible, and we saw it right there in the last possession. Now, they didn't get back, but look, wide open shots from other players, and coming through is big right there.
Kostic to immediate. Hargress hops into the paint. Mid-range jumper. Ron Sheik connects.
Ron Sheik, to me, at 6'11", you see him there. That was the midi right there, off the dribble. Wide open jumper here, made it again.
Bošković with the answer for BYU.
Good replay there, and I couldn't tell for sure.
Face up. Dak falls away and hits. He was scoreless the other night.
Both of them. Tall, lengthy, they can score. Nice pass into Keita.
Easy 2 for Keita inside.
DeBonsa right there.
You know, he might have to do more, but sometimes that more is facilitating more than it is scoring.
Exactly, great point. And now he's on D. Ron Sheik doing a good job getting inside on him. And there's the length by Ron Sheik. You don't realize
Bošković leaves his feet, floats a pass to DeBonsa. Got the defender to fly by. Elevates for 3 and sticks it.
Well, you talk about being...
Here is Ron Sheik. Lost it. DeBonsa has numbers. 2-on-1, lowers the shoulder right into the defense and scoops it in.
Yeah, just such incredible decision making.
BYU retains possession. Tapped away. Colorado's got numbers. Here's Johnson. He scores. Crowd wanted to travel. They don't get it.
Shot. When you look at the fundamentals of it, I really like it.
Slips through two defenders and hits that jumper.
It almost.
Sanders dribble handoff. Here's Johnson. 5 to play in the half. Johnson with Davis all over him. Step back three. Got it! Right before the horn, the freshman for Colorado makes this a 5-point game going to the break. Shot clock already down to 10. Nearly a turnover. Ron Sheik with a kick to the corner. Holland elevates for three and buries it.
Yeah, that's what they need. They need help from other players. Numbers are lower than probably what he could be doing.
Ron Sheik with a bounce inside. Dak has a chance at a three-point play and the opportunity.
Now, you know, just 3 minutes into this second half, and that's a huge thing for them to try to finish this off.
Dak floats it in and Colorado takes the lead.
And when we talk about stops from Colorado, they finally got some stops.
And they get another bucket from Dak. He's into double figures.
Yeah, Dak and Ron really difficult to deal with. There it is again.
Yeah, can't get it because of Dak's defensive presence. Hargress going right at Davis, lays it in with the left.
Hargress is incredible.
That helped. Our team was really good. And then I was shooting those long-range shots. And people were like, where is he shooting from?
What is he
doing this? Yes, why is he pulling up from there? But then kept going. And obviously, that Arizona game was absolutely special. The Mikhail Center was awesome. They were good that year. They're always really good. But to have a record in a building like that and to put up 49 and make those threes and kind of
all 18,000 plus seats had this. When we walked in here yesterday for practice, it was really special as Pope was able to finish on the line from Davis. When you walked in and saw all of those 32s on the seats, what did you feel?
I mean, I came in yesterday morning because they were like, hey, come check it out. And I came in and was not expecting to make the right pass. Obviously, you see his mid-range right there. He's great in the mid-range. But he's a guy that's been the best player on USA basketball's team when they've won gold medals. That's saying something. He's a great player.
A winner, right?
Yes, absolute winner.
Speaking of winning, Colorado right now on a little bit of a run. Astonishing things I've seen in basketball in my life.
Well, BYU's got some work to do. I know it's a special day here, jersey retirement, but BYU having a tough second half. They were up 5 at the break, down 4, now down 2 as Rob Wright gets a bucket back.
Well, he's a spacer. You know, he spaces on the wing. He allows Dibonsa to have more room out there.
Johnson rises for 3 and cans it.
And Johnson.
Dibonsa bumped off his path, fades away from 15 and rattles it in.
And he wanted to foul.
Came just the second BYU freshman ever to 600 points earlier in this game. Colorado's got the answer right.
What a catch right there. That's
transition 3 for Davis, swirls it down. He had the ball whisked away. Dibonsa with numbers for the Cougars. Wright thought about the 3, gets by the defender in the paint, swatted, but they're going to count the bucket.
Yeah, good call on the goaltender. He'd be a bully to get his shots. He does it with size, skill, length, all those things, but he doesn't necessarily bully as well.
Johnson misfired on the 3. Wright saves it in, but right to Holland, and there's nobody there.
There's an old rule that you never say. And AJ on attack mode right here. Look at 3 Colorado guys lining up.
Wright swirls in the 3 off the feed from Dibonsa. And 2 run currently. Trying to win on Jimmer Fredette, jersey retirement night. Lob up top to Dak, and he flushes it.
Well, Johnson did such an amazing
job. 3 of them from Johnson. Dibonsa kicks it out, Wright straight away 3, drills another.
He's the best on the team.
Good shovel pass inside, Sanders lays it in and quiets the crowd momentarily.
And you can see again just the attention Dibonsa gets.
Dibonsa all the way to the cup and lays it in with the left. Ooh. Hard screen by Dak has Dibonsa on the floor. Hargress gets an open look because of it and drills the 3.
I'll tell you.
Right. High off the window. 28 a game after a career. Has to be when you're 6'1", right?
Oh my goodness. He finds so many ways. That touch, and you mentioned it, how high it was off the line.
Johnson with the left goes back the same way.
Speaking of shot diet, very good because of the cougar tails here that we ate before. But
so good. Right with the whistle, +1. Hargress isolates against him, spins, kicks, one more. Ronchik to the cup, almost put a man on a poster, but he missed the dunk. Second chance, Johnson 3, got it!
It actually worked out better for Colorado. They
kicks out. Holland with a bounce into Dak, floats it in. 2-point game again.
Dak is, to me, just go screen and roll. Now, what does BYU do? Do they go double him right away when he holds it? He's going sooner than I thought.
He goes, gets downhill all the way to the basket, lays it in, and this game is tied with 18. Out and right the rebound for BYU.
Good shot if you're Colorado.
Wright lowers the shoulder into Hargress, fades away. He's got 35.
It was funny.
10 to shoot. Johnson using the screen, gets into the lane, fades and hits.
Remember how I said he didn't have a defense goes down to the rim because of his gravity and then able to knock it in.
Freshman matches his career high with 25 tonight. Davis got the defender to fly by, attacks, takes contact and finishes.
That is
8 to shoot. Wright working on Ronchik. Wright spins, kick, Kostic, 3, got it!
How about Kostic? That might have been Richie Saunders, but today on Valentine.
It's Holland to inbound, got it into Johnson. He drives to the basket. They will get the 2, but with 9.6 to go, they're running out of time. Holland fouls Wright. Inbound it, time expires. Wasn't easy, wasn't pretty, but number 22